Hi everyone, as promised I am doing a video tutorial on how I make an art journal out of manila folders. This is the one I made for myself that I posted on my blog. This one's a little bit smaller than the one I'm going to be showing you how to make because my intention is to make two and I already made the little one. If you want the dimensions for this one, this is more like a travel art journal that I could carry with me to the beach or whatever when I'm out with family or long waits at doctor's offices, whatever. So anyway, it's the same exact method that I'm going to be showing you. It's just a little bit bigger than this. But if you want the dimensions for this one, email me. I'll send you the information for the smaller one. It's really simple. Actually, once I show you how to do this, you can make whatever size you want. It's the same thing, it's just different size. Alright, so what you're going to need to do this is 24 manila folders. Doesn't matter if they have writing on them, they can be used, abused, whatever, because you can always gesso over them before you even start, which is what I typically do anyway. So anyway, 24 folders. You're going to need a ruler, a pencil, a needle tool, or something to punch, an owl, whatever, a pair of scissors, 2 little clamps, some masking tape, and a needle and thread. The thread you want to use is waxed linen thread. It's for bookmaking. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm using embroidery floss just because it's red and you'll be able to see it better. But you really should use the waxed linen thread if you're going to do it so that it's really durable. You can use wire too, you can use regular thread, but you have to keep in mind it has to be really strong because you're going to be opening and closing those pages a lot. So anyway, on that note, let's get started. For this one, we're going to measure our folders and cut off this excess tab and whatnot because I don't like that tab. So on either side of the folder, you're going to measure 7 3/4 inches and make a mark. And over here we're going to do 7 3/4 inches and make a mark. Now we're going to use our straight edge and make a line from mark to mark. Like so. We're going to do from left to right 9.5 inches on the bottom. Okay, 9.5 inches across that line we made at the top. Use our straight edge and draw a line again. And this we're not going to use. We're going to cut all of that away. So that will give us our 9.5 tall, actually, 9.5 tall by 7 3/4 inch wide art journal. So let me cut this excess away. You can use scissors or a paper cutter if it'll go through these. One of those heavy-duty deals that you always see at public schools would be awesome. Still keep looking for those on an auction. One of these days I'll find one. So anyway, and we get rid of these. We don't need them anymore. And you're left with this, which is going to be the size of your art journal. Once you get to this point, you need to make signatures. And you're going to use 4 of these for each signature. So, what's a signature, right? The signature, excuse me, my God, I can't stop yawning today. Okay, so a signature is basically where you take one and you put it inside of another, and then you take another one and put it inside, and then you open that up and you put another one inside. So you have a book, basically, using 4 folders. Which you're going to need to do that to all 24, so you should have 6 signatures with 4 folders each. Once you have that, move that one. You're going to have a stack of them like so. We're going to use the closed end or the spine, and we're going to have that facing up. We're going to put 2 clamps, one on either side, like so. This is just to keep them from moving around as we make our marks for where the holes are going to go. we have it like that. Now you're just going to want to use a ruler or a straight edge or some such. You're going to put 6 evenly spaced marks across the spine. So I started really close to the edge over here, and then I actually used a different ruler. It was wider, but I just put the ruler on there and on either side marked it and went across, which you can do too. Just make sure you have 6 marks. And to do that, you just hold your straight edge up, take your pencil and run it across the spine sideways, you know, and it'll leave a dot on each of the different spines. When you're done, it will look like this. And you can see the different dots. What those dots are, that's where you're going to punch holes so that we can sew this whole thing together and make it a book. So now you're going to remove your clamps, and you're going to start to punch the holes. The correct way to do this is to make a little, I don't even know the correct term for it, but anyway, it's a little guide or a little pedestal kind of thing that's shaped like a V, where you would lay these down in it like so and then punch the holes. I'm too lazy to make one, so I just lay mine flat with the spine part poking out where I can see my holes, or where they're supposed to be. Then I just take my needle tool on a self-cutting mat or a newspaper magazine, and I punch the holes, and I go all the way up, do all 6 of them, and I do this to each and every signature, each one. So now I've punched all my holes. Continue on, do that with each and every signature. When you're done with that, then you're ready to sew.